I'm back live once again. It's been a minute since I've been back on live, but as y'all see the title, getting right into it. I only go live when I got something to say. Point blank period, you should go to therapy, seriously. Like, the stuff that I see on Facebook, social media, especially like with people my age, it's like a lot of people, all they do is complain, but they'll complain, but refuse to go and get the proper help that they need. Now, the first thing I'm gonna recommend to you is therapy. But therapy might not be for everybody. But what you don't want to do is just sit around and sob all day and just be sad. You need to find the root of your problems and find coping mechanisms. Because, certain problems you can't get rid of, but you can find different ways to cope with it than just being sad or being miserable, resorting to suicide and stuff like that. So, for the most part, find out what's bothering you. This goes for everybody too, Find out what's bothering you, or find the root of the problem in regards to what's affecting you in your life, and go get it handled. Find coping mechanisms. A lot of people's problem is they don't like to open up at all to nobody. And if you don't open up to nobody, you're never going to get any type of help you need. And here's one thing, so I've seen a lot of young people who get into relationships in my age, the girls, they get into one relationship, they get heartbroken, get done wrong, and they just think all men are trash, or they'll never find love again. And you can't really be like that. Some with men. It's like when you dealing with humans, you're taking some type of risk. So if you're gonna feel like, you would never want to be dealing with those people ever again in your life or whatever, or it's just too much, you don't need to be dealing with humans, because any human you deal with is a risk. Like with me, when I'm doing business, or just when I'm making simple friends, when I become friends with somebody, I know that, this friendship, 9 times out of 10, has a life expectancy to be gone very soon, because of the type of person that I am. I'm no BS. And I don't believe in excuses. If it's a problem, you find a solution to get it done. And if you're not with me on that, then we don't got nothing to talk about. Point blank period. But a lot of y'all need therapy. Especially these young, teenage single mothers need therapy. Especially if the baby daddy's not with you anymore, and you need therapy. A lot of people need therapy for things that they don't know they need therapy. Some people, they were missing that fatherly figure, or fatherly love, or motherly love, a motherly figure, and that affected them dramatically to a point where they mad at everybody in the world. You can't be mad forever. But what you can do is definitely go get some help, because you're going to be miserable. A lot of people resort to suicide, or they just sit down and be sad all day. Your life is going to continue to be like that until you go get some help. It don't got to be therapy. It could be a different coping mechanism. It could be listen to other people talk. It could be getting a new mother figure in your life, or actually getting a father figure who wasn't there when you were young. But if you sit around and don't do shit, ain't shit gonna be done. Ain't shit gonna be done. And that's raw as uncut as it can be. But most people don't want to. What's up, Alyssa? What's up, Alyssa? Oh, dang. The effect changed. But as I was saying, most people They don't really want, a lot of young people, they don't really want answers to their problem. They just want attention. There's a difference between attention and really being, going through something, stuff like that. Yo, what's up, Alyssa? You trying to go live? You trying to join? Oh, it said you gotta upgrade your phone for you to join. But back to what I was saying, like, most people, they know better, they just don't do better. Or they're too lazy to go do better. That's just the difference between me and a lot of other people. Like, if I know something's bothering me, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to myself. If I'm in a toxic relationship, if somebody's doing me dirty, that person, they gotta go. They out the door. Either you can leave willingly or I'm putting you out. It's point blank period. That's why I don't have many friends today, because if you on that BS, I'm a no BS person. I don't care what it is. If you ran off with some money, if you talking reckless, you gotta go. If you insecure, you gotta go. I'm no BS, no tolerance. I treat people like adults. I don't care if you just turned 19, 18. I treat you like an adult. When you come around here, I don't believe in ghosting people, none of that. Like, and I feel like a lot of younger people got some growing up to do, because they don't know themselves yet. That's why I feel like a lot of younger people should not be having babies early, because a lot of these people don't even be knowing themselves, and then they bring a baby into the world like, oh, what up, Rax?
This nigga funny as fuck.
Yo, what's good, B?
What you talking about, nigga? What you talking about?
Man, I'm going in, bro.
You going in? What you going in? Who you going in on?
Everybody need therapy.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sick and tired of seeing all these sad people on Facebook.
Yeah, man, that's the life we live in 2021, man. Social media, like, really, therapy, you feel me? It's therapeutic. What's on your mind, you know what I'm saying? People take that wrong with it.
Wait, hey, I ain't get no invite?
Yeah, yo.
I ain't get no invite? Okay. Yo, Rax, when your tape dropping?
What you got going on, champ?
Man, nothing much, bro. When your tape dropping?
You said what?
When your tape dropping?
No, that. When you finally start making change. When your tape dropping?
It already dropped. What?
I'm talking about Rax.
Oh, Rax. I ain't no rapper, man. I ain't no rapper, bro. I promise. I sell teas, bro.
Hey, why y'all didn't let me know y'all was in the studio? I was pulled up.
He said, why you? He said he would hop on the song.
Fuck no.
Dacio.
Dacio.
Hey, I need another interview on y'all show.
Alright, let me know. When you free?
What? Anytime. What's up, Nuke? You like that bit, Nuke?
What up, Nuke? Yeah, let me know when you free. I got you. All I'm doing is shooting content.
So what you said? You should go to therapy. You should go to therapy seriously.
Oh God, man, I do not be, but I be sick and tired of seeing all these sad people, dog. Hey, that song on fire though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get off here, man. I'm get up with you, bro.
Alright. Alright, y'all, excuse me, Rax was on. Shout out to Rax. Shout out to Rax. Shout out to Teddy. Y'all go get that new tape. It's very hard. Air 2021. They making some great music. Shout out to Rax. Shout out to Teddy. But back to the main topic, y'all. Everybody, I don't care who you are. 9 times out of 10, you going through some type of trauma or you got something that's affecting your life. And at the end of the day, the problem is either going to be dealt with or you just going to be stressing about it or going through it. You can go to therapy or you can find different coping mechanisms. It don't got to be therapy. Therapy is not for everybody. But your mental health is important. You need to find out what's bothering you. You know, there's a lot of people that chose to be street niggas because they didn't have a father figure around, so they chose the streets. The people who were selling dope, you know, the people who had the nice cars, people who had the women, people who had all those things. They chose those people because that was the father figure that they wanted that they didn't have. So they in a predicament to where now they in their environment to where they selling drugs. But they got all the girls, they got all the money, you know? And either it's 2 ways out. Either you're gonna die or you're gonna go to prison. So that's why you gotta find the root of your problems. You gotta be honest with yourself. And peer pressure is real, you know? That's why I think it's very essential for people to find out who they are. When you in from about like 15 to like 25, you need to be finding out who you are as a person. You know, it's okay to date, you know, be in a little relationship, but 9 times out of 10, your little relationships in high school, they not gonna last. Point blank, period. They're not gonna last. You're not gonna be with that person forever. You probably won't even be talking to that person by the time you turn 23. Which is why it's good for you to understand and know yourself. A lot of young people, from what I've been seeing, they moving too fast. They trying to be grown way too fast. They trying to be settled down young, but they trying to be settled down before they even know themselves. And it don't make sense. Two people that don't know themselves individually are not going to know themselves better by getting into a relationship. It makes no sense. This is why a lot of those relationships don't last. Because the person either ends up cheating because that's not what he want. That's not what she want. Ain't even lived yet. It's okay to live. A lot of people, it's okay to live. But don't get to a point to where you... and I do kind of blame this on the parents for, you know, not necessarily explaining, not being honest with their children. A lot more parents were honest and upfront with their children. A lot of young people my age will be in a better predicament than they are now. You know, it's okay to live. You know, when you growing up from 15 and even in your early 20s, it's okay to live. You don't got to be tied down as soon as you touch the 9th grade. I mean, while it looks good in the movies and stuff, no, this is real life. You still got to learn how to take care of yourself. You still got to learn how to wipe your own ass. You still got to learn how to feed yourself, how to be dependent upon yourself, to the point to where you don't have to ask your mother or your father for help. You know, you can't do that. You really don't even need to be in no relationship. And then these are the same people who get mad when a relationship turns out to be toxic because don't nobody know what they doing. It looks good. The sex is good. And for everybody, you know, the sex is not everything. Oh, so this is a filter. This is hard. Sex is not everything. So don't get got. There's a lot of people, you know, and this is why I say a lot of people need to learn themselves, because if you don't learn yourself, somebody who knows you don't know yourself will happily come into your life and take advantage of you. It happens all the time. This is why we have a lot of young single mothers today, because there's a lot of girls, they didn't know themselves and they weren't taught properly by their mothers. And they end up getting got by a boy, you know, full of testosterone. Usually they go for the older men, you know, 25, 26. You get pregnant and get left because they don't know themselves and they got. Then they get with somebody and they think they know themselves. Don't make no sense. This is why I think everybody needs. You don't necessarily need a therapist, but you need a counselor who is gonna keep it 100% real with you, whether you in the right or whether you in the wrong. One thing about me, I don't think I'm the best person to ever live, but I do a lot of research and I listen to all of my OGs. I got about 10 different type of OGs. I got OGs that was in the streets. I got OGs who was business people. I got OGs who full-on Christians. I got OGs who were full-on Muslims. I got OGs who did time in prison. I got everybody right, and then I also listen to my mama. I listen to everything that they tell me, whether they right or wrong, because I know that they've actually lived it and they've been through it. So, 9 times out of 10, they double my age. They in their 20s. So I listen to them. Because 9 times out of 10, they was 20. And they probably made some mistakes that I can happily avoid. But all it takes for me is just to listen. And then if all I got to do is listen and decide for myself. I'm still going to do what I want to do, but if I have somebody who can give me the game early and help me avoid what's going on. And a lot of y'all really need to, along with getting therapy and stuff like that, a lot of y'all need to detox, learn how to detox and not be addicted to anything. A lot of people are addicted to social media. So addicted that it's like their drug, to the point to where they compare their lives to other people's lives who are totally, completely different or completely alike on social media. Which is why a lot of young people are stressed today because they believe that 16, 15, by 20 you should be rich, multi-millionaire with the family or whatever. And when realistically, that's not how life goes. That's just not the reality. Like, that's not the reality, but it looks good because it's on social media and people pay influencers and pay a lot of dollars to build their followings and to make it seem like the perception is real when it's not. So then you have all these young people who they're trying to compare themselves to people who are not living a real life. For instance, a lot of rappers. Most rappers are living check to check. A lot of people wouldn't know that because a lot of people don't understand the business of the music industry. With rap, the reason why you see people like Jay-Z, Drake, there are certain people, the big people, they make money off their actual music and other ventures. But the reason why you see people veering off into other fields is because when you're a rapper, you're living check to check. You're living advanced check to advanced checks. So you get an advanced check for this album for what, $1 million? That's your budget. That's also your paycheck as well. That's your budget, your marketing budget, expenses for videos, all that other stuff. All in that one check. So in reality, most rappers are living check to check. And then when they come out the hood, they don't even know what they're doing. But then when they get on Instagram, the labels, they want the perception to be real. So, they want it to be real and they want to attract the younger people. So they lie. They print out the fake money. A lot of the money that y'all be seeing do not be real. It don't be real. And all you gotta do is look on the barcode and hold it up to see if they are real. A lot of the money that y'all be seeing on Instagram is not real. The cash do not be real. It's only a handful of people that are really making money on Instagram at all. A lot of these people are capped. Like, matter of fact, prime example is Jay Morrison, the alleged real estate mogul. He's a fraud. He's a scammer. But a lot of people don't understand the real estate business to understand how he's scamming people. He's legally getting over on people, but a lot of people don't know how to read. That's why you need to read terms and policies, and you understand business, understand everything that you're getting into. That's another reason why a lot of young people are having mental health issues, because they think know what they're getting themselves into when they really don't know. For instance, a toxic relationship, a messed up situation in regards to, oh, I graduated high school, so I'm moving as soon as I get my diploma. When you're not ready for that. If you're not ready for it, 9 times out of 10, it's going to hit hard. You might make it out, but it's going to hit hard. And, you know, I don't want that for nobody. But, you know, it's good that everybody learns when they're young. But that's my TED Talk for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Last thing I want to get off my chest. So if you just got out of a toxic relationship, you're having a hard time being able to trust people, gain people trust, you are scared to love again, you are scared to open up about your trauma in life that you know, with in regards to being molested, raped, beat up, abandonment issues, simply go to therapy or go talk to somebody who can help or go look for actual solutions. Because if you don't look for actual solutions, you're forever going to be miserable. You're forever going to want to kill yourself. You're forever going to want to be in your feelings. So take the time out, you know, go look for different coping mechanisms to cope with your pain. And also learn yourself. So before you try to be with somebody, love somebody, get into a relationship, be business with somebody, or get into something that you don't know nothing about, like parenthood, learn yourself first. When you learn yourself like the back of your hand to where you know what's going on without knowing what's going on, you should be straight. But until then, watch yourself. Learn yourself, be safe. COVID-19 is real. Take care of your health.